the issue is like the company's either going to go bankrupt, or if we do not cut costs immediately. This is not a uncaring situation. It's like if the whole ship sinks, then nobody's got a job.
It's no secret that Elon Musk has been having billion-dollar issues with his latest business venture. Twitter, or X, under Elon's control, has been nothing short of a dumpster fire. Moves to entirely rebrand the app, scare off advertisers, and fire more than 50% of the staff have contributed to Twitter's downfall. So, why did Musk buy Twitter in the first place? What are all these bad decisions that are killing the major platform? And what is Musk's endgame? Welcome back to Money Matters. In the beginning, Elon Musk was very hesitant on spending $44 billion to buy Twitter. Prior to buying 9% of Twitter's shares in April 2022, Musk shared his criticism on the platform, stating that it moderates free speech and censors the truth.
Twitter has become kind of the de facto town square. It's just really important that people have both the reality and the perception that they are able to speak freely within the bounds of the law.
Musk pitched a $44 billion takeover to the Twitter board, and they saw it as an excellent opportunity to offload an investment that was already running at a loss. Unfortunately, Elon Musk started to have second thoughts and tried to back out of the deal, but the board sued him, leading to months of legal entanglement before the proposed takeover was forced to occur. Happy or not, Elon Musk was now in control of Twitter, and within the first month alone, he implemented sweeping changes. First, he fired the former CEO, policy director, and key executives as he reiterated that he wanted an uncensored and unfiltered Twitter. Then, in one single day, on November 4th, 2022, he terminated the contract of 4,000 Twitter employees, more than half of the 7,400 people who initially were on Twitter's payroll. Ambition aside, Musk also seems to be obsessed with being a star on Twitter himself. His followers had skyrocketed during the takeover, and there was something odd about the numbers. Out of his 150 million followers, 42% of them have no followers themselves. 40% have never tweeted, and 25% of them were newly created since the takeover occurred. This shocking data sparked suspicions that these were bot accounts created to boost Elon Musk's popularity. During the Super Bowl in early 2023, the current US President, Joe Biden, put out a tweet that made 29 million impressions despite only having 37 million followers, while a similar Elon Musk tweet posted at around the same time got only 9 million impressions from his massive 130 million followers. This led Musk to demand his engineering team to take on a unique project: to tweak the algorithm so his tweets would be inflated by a factor of 1,000. In fact, he even posted a sarcastic meme to confirm he's forcing people to see his tweets shortly after. Elon's billionaire ego also seemed to completely blindside him to the impending advertiser crisis. Due to Musk's repetitive mantra of unfiltered speech, advertisers who use the Twitter app were on high alert. As soon as Musk completed the takeover and looked to be making moves to reduce moderation, they balked and decided to take their business elsewhere, with the main fear being that their brand names might get associated with hate speech or questionable political alliances. Musk initially didn't seem to care about the advertisers, and even encouraged liberal-leaning ones to leave if they wanted to, a move he would deeply regret. Now, it's important to understand just how crucial ad revenue is to social media sites. Big players like YouTube and Facebook make more than 90% of their annual revenue from ads alone, and prior to the takeover, the same was the case with Twitter. What's more is that even though it's often mentioned among social media giants, Twitter is not even half as popular as any of them. Facebook and YouTube register more than 2 billion active users every month. Instagram, TikTok, and WeChat all have 1 billion plus active users. And even Snapchat, Facebook Messenger, Telegram, and Pinterest all have more active monthly users than Twitter, which only has 400 plus million. So what this means is that advertisers already didn't view Twitter as a big-time ad space player. If anything could go wrong, let's say a megalomaniac billionaire buying the company and turning it into a hellscape capable of damaging brands, then these advertisers wouldn't hesitate to pull their money off the site and go somewhere else. This meant that the money in play here for Twitter wasn't all that much to begin with. So they can't afford to lose any of it, or even 50% of it, as they did. Since Twitter is basically bleeding money at this point, there's gotta be a plan to fix it, right? In comes Elon Musk's Twitter Blue idea, something he no doubt has had on his mind since before the takeover. Elon Musk hated the verification system, just as a lot of people did. With the need to make Twitter profitable, he came up with the idea to kill 2 birds with 1 stone by making the blue checkmark a tiered version of Twitter that you can unlock by paying $8 a month rather than something you achieve via popularity. Unfortunately, it backfired horrendously. With anybody being able to pay $8 for a verification, internet trolls could take advantage and impersonate real celebrities and businesses. In the first 2 days of the Twitter Blue rollout, one individual even impersonated the pharmaceutical company Eli Lilly and tweeted that all insulin products would be free, causing the real company's stock prices to fall. This led Elon Musk to make even more changes to the verification system, with a gold checkmark allocated to businesses and a gray checkmark allocated to government officials. However, the main problem of Twitter Blue remained. It wasn't making nearly as much money as it needed to. Simply put, if 10 times the amount of people who were verified prior to the system change pay for Twitter Blue, that money would still only account for less than 10% of the yearly ad revenue. So Twitter isn't exactly making its money back that way, which leaves you to wonder, what exactly is the plan? Wanting free speech is one thing, but $44 billion was spent on this, so it needs to turn a profit quickly. So what can Elon do? Sadly, the next big action he would take would be one of the biggest blunders Musk has made since taking over Twitter: the rebrand. In July of 2023, Elon Musk made the odd decision to change Twitter's name to X. Unfortunately, he basically unalived the brand in the process. First off, not only did Musk decide to change the name, logo, and domain of Twitter, but he also elected not to keep the old name in any way for ad placement or SEO optimization. This means if you searched the term Twitter on the Google App Store or the Apple App Store, you wouldn't even get Musk's X app as the first response. You would instead get Meta's brand new Threads app. Meta had, of course, taken the opportunity to buy up all of Twitter's ad space to help launch its rival. And it worked. Threads reached 100 million users in a week, and is set to take advantage of any more slip-ups the newly branded X might make. Elon Musk's grand design for X, however, is an everything app. He has stated on several occasions his plans to make a WeChat clone for the Western world.
An app that's as good as WeChat in China. And in China, you can live on WeChat, basically. Mm-hmm. Yeah, everyone's been there. You live on WeChat, you do payments, you do everything. It's it's great.
An app capable of providing every single service Whether it be texting your friends, posting pictures online, watching videos, ordering an Uber, food delivery, paying for services, and even accessing the news. Now, exactly how Musk is going to turn Twitter into all of that is anyone's guess. As things stand, all Twitter seems to be doing under Musk is losing money. Ever since that $44 billion takeover, Musk himself admitted that Twitter's worth stood at $20 billion in March 2023. In April, Fidelity estimated it had dropped even further to $14 billion. In September 2023, several sources, including Fortune magazine, claimed that Twitter was now worth only $4 billion. That's beside the huge increasing debt that the business has had to take on and several lawsuits that Musk and X face. All of that has led people to seriously question Elon Musk's plan for Twitter. He has always been an innovator in any industry he touches. We expect him to be successful due to his proven history. However, is it possible that he could have made a big mistake in his quest for Twitter? Right now, it looks like this is the case, and there's no reason to expect otherwise. We are currently witnessing the demise of Twitter.